Hey, Zach here. For today, we're going to create an iPhone 10. So this has some great extrusions, shows a little bit of our Smart Dimension tool, along with fillets to get the nice edges. To create this, we'll start off by creating a new part. Once that part goes ahead and create, we'll select our measurements. So just to make sure that we're all on the same page, we'll go with millimeters here. Jumping into the sketch already, we'll click Sketch in the top left and then click our top plane to start our sketch. So we're going to draw this as if it was laying on a table, but if you're interested, you can draw your models in any orientation. To start off, we'll go with a square, rectangle that's around the center origin. So click there and then click the second point in order to pull that across. Once that is across, we'll go ahead and Smart Dimension it to lay out the dimensions. From online, I got that the iPhone 10 is 143.6 millimeters tall and 70.9 millimeters across. From there, we have the general shape. You can see because it is outlined in black that it is fully dimensioned. And then we'll add kind of the general rounding of the corners that's kind of synonymous with the iPhone. So we'll go ahead and click all the corners once we hit our fillet tool. And you can see here we can change kind of the diameter of that circle. So if we wanted to go up to a 15, that looks a little bit wide to me, so I'll keep it at that 10, that's standard. We'll go ahead and click OK, OK. And now our sketch is done, so we can go ahead and click kind of submit up in the top left-hand corner in order to make that happen. Now that we have our sketch fully defined, we'll go ahead and extrude the base. So you can see here that it's pulling straight up from there. It's generally best practice to extrude from a midplane. So this centers it about that top plane. So this is really good if you wanted to add buttons later on. You can make sure they're perfectly centered, or if you wanted something else around this outer edge. So from online as well, I did get that the iPhone's is 7.7 millimeters in width. So we'll go ahead and click OK there. Perfect. So we are getting the general shape of this, but another thing that's really synonymous with iPhones is the nice rounded corners, and you can see here they're squared off almost as if they were one of those original iPhones. So again, we'll do the fillet tool, but this time in a three-dimensional space. We'll click the top surface and the bottom surface. So because this is not rendering, it's because it's too big on the size, so we'll bump that down, see if 2.5 works. Looks like that's good, so we'll go ahead and click OK. Perfect. So now that's kind of the general shape of an iPhone. So you can see as it's resting on the table, we have the nice rounded corners on the top, the rounds on the side, and you're able to go ahead and do the full shape. So now that we have that done, we'll finish by saving. So I'll just save straight to my desktop, and I'll do iPhone.